If you're taking the LSAT soon, you should be aware that the newest Mac operating system is not compatible with Prometric. Hey, what's up everybody? Steve Schwartz here from LSAT Unplugged, joining you today to share an important update about Prometric software and the Mac operating systems. Before I get into it, a little bit about LSAT Unplugged. We offer live online classes via Zoom, on-demand video courses, small group coaching, and one-on-one coaching. Check out the links below this video to find out more and to book a call with me and my team. We'd love to help you out. So the latest in the unfolding saga with Prometric proctoring and testing issues is that Prometric's testing software is not compatible with the newest Mac operating system released late in September of this year. The new operating system, called Sonoma OS 14 for the Mac, is not compatible with Prometric's software. So if you have not yet already done so, please do not upgrade to the newest Mac operating system called Sonoma OS 14. It will not work with Prometric, and you will have to borrow someone else's computer, or at worst, consider registering for a different LSAT test date. Of course, contact LSAC as soon as possible if you are in this situation. If you're not sure whether you already have macOS Sonoma 14, the first thing I would do is go into your computer settings and check right away. Ideally, it will say Ventura if you're updated to the latest OS prior to Sonoma, called, again, Ventura. That's what you want to be on, Ventura or prior. You do not want to be on Sonoma, because then, of course, Prometric's software will not work. Prometric has a testing simulator that you can play with. I'll link to it below this video. And of course, you should also go into LawHub to see and make sure that your Mac OS works with LawHub, as well as, of course, working with Prometric's system. Do a dry run of this before test day. Of course, this update was made rather last minute, just a few days ago, prior to the October LSAT happening later this week. If you are in the unfortunate situation where you have already updated to macOS Sonoma and you are not able to borrow someone else's computer, your options are, again, to either take the LSAT in person if possible. It may be too late to switch, but it's certainly worth a try. Otherwise, you may want to run a program called Boot Camp in order to install Windows on your Mac, which of course is not ideal. Or you may want to boot macOS from an external drive to run an older operating system rather than Sonoma. These options are, of course, not ideal, and you may need to find the computer expert in your friend group or family in order to help you out with this, since this is, of course, a bit complicated. This is, of course, ridiculous that we even need to be talking about this, but that's Prometric for you. And so we're in this situation. We've just got to make the best of it. I wish I had better news, but of course, this is the update I'm receiving from LSAC at this late date prior to the October LSAT. Of course, I'm hopeful that Prometric and LSAC will work together to remedy this for the future for those taking the LSAT in November and beyond. It seems that Prometric was caught by surprise about Apple releasing this operating system, even though they announced it months ago and they just didn't have all their ducks in a row prior to the new operating system coming out. So again, check if you have Sonoma already. If you don't, do not upgrade until after you're done with the LSAT for good. If you're taking the LSAT potentially in November, I would not upgrade the operating system until after November as well, just in case they have not remedied this by the November LSAT. Anyway, folks, that's all for now. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please do me a favor and share it with someone who needs to see it. I don't do any advertising for this channel. I rely only on word of mouth to help get the word out, and your sharing this video really does make a big difference. Maybe you know someone taking the LSAT in October or November who's a Mac aficionado who already upgraded to Sonoma, and sharing this video with them prior to them taking the LSAT could make the difference for them in being able to take the LSAT successfully and smoothly, getting their top LSAT score, getting into their dream law school, and of course, changing the course of their legal career. And if you haven't already, get a copy of my book, Mastering the LSAT, available at lsatmasterybook.com to help you navigate your LSAT prep journey. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.